Presentations. This evening we have two presentations, actually a report and a presentation. The first one is to present a proclamation for the 29th Annual National Night Out. And it's relatively short, so I'll read it. National Night Out in San Bruno, Tuesday, August the 7th, 2012, whereas the Citizens Crime Prevention Committee plays a vital role in assisting the San Bruno Police Department through joint crime prevention efforts in San Bruno. And whereas the Citizens Crime Prevention Committee promotes the development of neighborhood watch groups, and whereas the Citizens Crime Prevention Committee is supporting the National Association of Town Watch's nationwide crime prevention program entitled National Night Out, and whereas the Citizens Crime Prevention Committee is encouraging established neighborhood watch groups to coordinate National Night Out activities, and whereas the Citizens Crime Prevention Committee is encouraging all San Bruno neighborhoods to participate by taking a glass of water. That's the second. Thank you. That's good. Excuse me. Encouraging all San Bruno neighborhoods to participate by turning on outside lights and meeting their neighbors. Now therefore be it resolved that I, Jim Ruane, Mayor of the City of San Bruno, do hereby call upon all citizens of San Bruno to join the Citizens Crime Prevention Committee and the National Association of Town Watch in supporting the 29th Annual National Night Out, and do hereby proclaim August 7, 2012 as National Night Out. And I encourage all neighborhoods to participate by turning on outside lights and meeting their neighbors. I'd like to present this to
on behalf of the committee, would like to thank everybody, and we look forward to more participation of the different neighborhoods. Let's all get together. We do have our meetings for the safety committee on the second Thursday of each month. If anybody would like to join us, it's down at City Hall. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our item 4B is receive an oral report from the 2012 San Bruno Sister City Student Exchange Delegation to Narita, Japan. Why don't you all go?
My name is Ellie Welsh, and it was a great experience to go to Japan. It's a great experience to go to Japan and to see how there's a difference in their cultures, and their schools are very different.
How was the food?
It was good. They eat a lot of fish.
A lot of fish. And how was the weather for you?
It was very humid and hot.
Good. Thank you.
Tell us about your host families as you.
Their houses are pretty small, but their host families were very nice and took us places and bought us things when we didn't want them to. And it was fun.
Hi, my name is Izzy. I had a lot of fun in Japan. It helped me learn about, it was fun to learn about Japan's culture, everything. It was fun. Everything was very different there. It was like, I don't know. it was very clean. You had to take off your shoes everywhere you went. You had to put on like little slippers and stuff, but they're always big on my feet, so I tripped a lot. But it was fun.
Did you do anything you can't talk about?
No.
Okay. I know you had to think about that for a minute, but that's
yeah, no, I didn't do anything bad.
It sounds like you had a great time.
Do I move on?
My name is Claudia, and I loved going to Japan and seeing the similarities and differences between there and America. The host families were really nice, and they didn't hesitate to push you out of the way to pay for something, even though you were already paying for it. And it was a lot cleaner than America. You couldn't find trash cans outside buildings.
Before you leave, how are the schools different?
You stay in one class all day, kind of like an elementary school, but you go out of the class for certain subjects like science and choir, and the teachers switch out and they come to the class, and you always have to go. You stay, and then you eat lunch in the classroom too. You don't go to a separate place to eat your meal. That's all I can think of.
Do the students wear uniforms?
Yes, they wear uniforms.
Is it very regimented, or?
Yeah. I actually like the uniforms over there. They're really nice.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, my name is Paul, and I am glad to have been a part of this Narita Sister City Exchange program and to have been a part of to be able to experience how it was in Japan. And I just thought it was interesting how at the end of the day, at school, they would all go together and they would start cleaning up the classrooms and the windows, and I thought it was really different from what we do here.
It's a good idea, isn't it?
So have you started doing that now?
No.
What's your best memory? What's something you'll never forget?
I think it was just staying with the families and like becoming friends with the other students and the families and their hospitality for us, given to us.
Great.
Good.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Juan Nunez, and what I really like about Japan was they taught me how to use chopsticks. I like sushi a lot. The host family were great. They bought you a lot of stuff. I don't know what to say. What? Thank you for the scholarship.
You're very welcome. It looks like you used it pretty well then.
I don't know.
Did you learn any Japanese?
Yeah.
What was it?
I forgot it.
Would you like to go back?
Yeah.
What would you do?
I'll go back, go to Disney Sea instead of Disneyland, and then go back with the host family. Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Bob Darling, teacher at Parkside, and the trip was very good. The kids were all having a great time. I think they got to experience a lot of new things, and it was kind of fun to watch them try new things and grow and learn and experience a different culture. So that was a high point of the trip for me, and I'm sure the other chaperones on the trip. Thank you for your continued support of the program.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, Vice Mayor, and honorable council members in the city of San Bruno. My remarks are going to be very brief. This is and always will be about the students who I am pleased to report did an excellent job in representing San Bruno this past visit. They will have a lifetime of memories and friendships for both San Bruno kids and the Narita kids, so it's working. The program is definitely working. like to report that we were well treated by Narita. They send their love from the mayor on down. And I want to thank you all for giving me the opportunity to represent the city. It was an enjoyable time, and I do plan on going back again. Thank you.
Good. And thank you for going. We really appreciate that.
Hi, my name is Selena Welsh. I'm a parent representative, and I appreciate the chance to join the Sister City program as a representative and chaperone this year. I previously hosted the Japanese students a couple of times, and would like to say that I think this is a really, really good program that Parkside has to offer to their student, and is the only program that the school board can't take it away. When the program was canceled last year, the institutional knowledge of the student was lost, so it was really, really quite a struggle for us to reinstate that this year, trying to interest the student to join. Fortunately, we had a great group of parents that is very supportive, which they all here, of this program, and help prepare our students for this trip. The children did a really good job of representing San Bruno, and they all learned so much from this experience. A great innovation of this year with the Sister City program is to sponsor a student on the basis of good spirit and good citizenship. And hopefully this will continue in the future and be something that Parkside students can aspire to. I'm sure the council are aware that the city of Narita devote considerable resources and importance to the program because they understand the value of broadening the mind of their students and delegates. They really go out of their way in looking after us with great hospitality and interesting program and insight of how their city and school operate. Anyone needs a detail of how they prepare their school lunches or how often they clean their school lunch facility, I can tell you about it. I've learned that our Japanese counterpart invests in preventing problems rather than spending heavily in fixing them. They keep their children fully occupied with interesting activities before and after school. They provide freshly made, healthy lunch for their students and staff. They include moral study in their curriculum, and cleaning their school is part of their education. They also provide lots of engaging opportunity for retirees to volunteer, to share their knowledge and experience with the community, stay active, engage, and most importantly, keep them out of trouble. Personally, I was amazed to discover, this is something that I was amazed in, to discover that they have this ingenious water saving. I don't know if you've been to Japan and you use the toilet. This is something that allow the tank to refill the water to be used for hand washing. And this is a fresh water before they fill into the tank. And I thought that was a really, really good system. It's a self-contained unit that can save up to 74% of the water usage. Maybe this is not appropriate time to talk about it, but it's so amazed that, you know, something that had been done 30 years, and maybe it's time for us to think about looking into it and be a leader in innovation in the conserving our natural resource. I even print out a picture of it because some of us may never seen it before, so I'd like to share this because as a background of being an architect, this is, I don't know if you can see it. See how it's like, has a spout and a sink on top of the toilet. So that's something that I bring back from Japan. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Before you leave, can I ask you, for the benefit of the public, can you tell me how many students went? Were these the 5 students that went? And
we have
were there
6
more?
students with 3 chaperones, Mr. Pierce, Mr. Darling, and myself.
Okay. And is that how many applied? Was some that were unable to go? How, what does Parkside try to do to,
Well, five students applied, and we gave one scholarship to one, so that makes 6 of us. And we trying to interest more, but because of the cost of the flight to the family is quite high this year. It's almost like $1,500 to go there, so we find it's very difficult for a lot of families that they have interest in going, but they can't afford it.
So you're starting now to start planning?
Yeah, I think we would like to keep the program going every year if possible, because once you stop, because Parkside only have 2 years program in the past, but now we're going to change to 3 years. So if the student doesn't have any knowledge or seeing that the Japanese student came to Parkside and we didn't have the, police and teacher basketball team, and we don't have that event that the school put together during the week of Japanese student visit, then the 7th grade student has no knowledge of what is this program about. So by the time they get to 8th grade, they're not interested in the program.
Thank you. And we as a city hope to work with the Sister City Committee to keep this going. It's very important and it's great for the kids. Thank you very much.